Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday, right? That's right? It's Wednesday today? Yeah, okay. Happy Wednesday, everybody. My name is Pinique Singleton from connectwithpinique.com. And for those of you who don't know, connectwithpinique.com is my blog. I haven't been blogging as much as I used to, though, but I'm going to commit to y'all right now. I'm going to start doing at least one blog post every week. It's some good stuff up there, though, so if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. And I'm going to put up a new post actually this evening. All right, so anyway, connectwithpinique.com is my blog. But anyway, what's up, y'all? Good morning. It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week for some of you all who have like a Monday through Friday work week. Welcome to this morning's episode of If You Woke Up, You're Winning. This morning, I want to talk about the power of the tongue, right? The topic this morning is watch your mouth, okay? Because you got to be cautious of what you say, you know, because there is power in the tongue, right? We've all heard that before. You know, death and life are in the power of the tongue. Every time we speak something, we're prophesying the future, whether you mean to or not, whether you know it or not. That's what's happening, right? So when we speak it, it will be. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to come true, right? And so the reason I'm talking about this, you guys know, if I hear anything like twice, I'm like, oh, cool, I'm going to share this, right? And I was at a meeting last night and two people touched on this subject briefly, you know, not necessarily did a whole presentation on it or anything, but mentioned it in what they were saying. You know, I had two people that said this. So I said, all right, let's talk about this morning, because this is powerful, ladies and gentlemen. And it's not just what we say that's powerful. It's what we think. Our thoughts oftentimes end up manifesting in our life, right? So the thoughts are powerful, just like the tongue is powerful, right? Think about it. We hear certain things all the time, like growing up, and that shapes what we do as an adult, right? We hear things as a kid, and that shapes what we do as a grown-up. That shapes our belief level, right? You hear things from your parents, your teachers, family members, you know, friends, and you start to believe it, and that works both ways. That works for either good or bad. If you have someone always encouraging you, telling you that you're great, telling you you can do anything, those are the people who go out and they do any and everything, and they're successful. But when you come from an environment where people are always telling you, oh, you know you ain't gonna make it, you know you suck at that, go ahead and quit, then those are the people who a lot of times don't make it. A lot of times they quit. A lot of times they just don't believe in themselves enough to try new things. So these are powerful. Sometimes we don't realize how much of an impact our thoughts have, or how much of an impact things that people say to us actually have on our life. But a lot of times that's what shapes who we are. So if you think negative, then negative things tend to happen. When you speak negativity, negative things tend to happen. And a lot of times we'll say, man, this is not going to work. And then when it doesn't work, we say, I knew it wasn't going to work. Well, it didn't work because you didn't believe that it was going to work. You were never bought into it. You know, you never thought it was going to work. So that's why it didn't work. Right? Now, I know some people, you know, they'll do something, like those of you in a business, right? You're doing a certain activity. You're like, I'm doing this because my sponsor told me to do it, but I know it ain't going to work. And then you just hoping it don't work. But and it's not that it was a stupid idea. It's not that it wasn't going to work. The reason it didn't work is because you didn't work it and you didn't believe in it. That's what happened. When you say, I know something isn't going to happen, most of the time it doesn't happen. But when you say, I know this is going to happen, I know I'm going to achieve this goal, a lot of times it does happen. All right. So I just want to make you guys more aware of that, because I think a lot of times, a lot of us, you know, we speak negativity, we think negativity without even realizing we're doing it, right? Like, how many of you guys have made a mistake and you're like, oh man, I'm such an idiot. Oh man, I'm stupid. Dang, I suck. And we say those things just kind of nonchalant, you know, in passing all the time. And we don't really mean, like, a lot of us don't sit there and beat ourselves up and be like, I'm an idiot. But the thing is, even when you just say it nonchalantly in passing, your brain starts to remember that, and your brain replays it over and over and over again, and your brain starts to take that as being the truth. So you got to stop saying those things. And I know it can be hard, you know, so I'm not expecting anybody to just all of a sudden never think anything like that. But I challenge you to be more intentional with your thoughts. When you do say that, when you do make a mistake, instead of saying like, oh man, I suck, be like, oh no, I don't. I just made a mistake. I'm good. I'm awesome. And I know some of you guys are like, well, I don't even believe in all that stuff. I'm not saying all that. But see, right there, it's not that you don't believe in this stuff. It's not that you don't believe your thoughts are powerful. It's not that you don't believe your words are powerful. It's that you just don't believe in yourself. You don't believe in what you're doing, right? And so you're already setting yourself up for failure. You're already setting yourself up not to win. So, you know, you always hear people say, watch what you say, because it might come true. And guys, that is so true. That is so true. All right. So that is my point today. You know, if you know, you've heard the quote, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Because thoughts are that powerful. So either way you want to go with it. If you think you can do it, you can do it. If you think you can't do it, you probably can't do it. Right? And it's not even that you can't. It's just that you won't. You're telling yourself you can't. So you can't. All right. And so I'm going to leave you with this. Last night, one of the guys that was speaking at the meeting I was at, he had everybody look at their neighbor and tell that person, look that person in the eye and say, I know that you are going to be successful. And that was a very powerful exercise, because a lot of people have never had someone else speak positivity into them like that. A lot of people have never had anybody say, I know you are going to be successful. A lot of people have never had anyone say that to them. So I challenge you to say that to yourself if nobody's telling you that. Look in the mirror today, right now, and say, I know you are going to be successful, right? If there's a specific goal that you're going for, look yourself in the mirror and say that, I know you are going to earn 6 figures this year, right? I know you're going to graduate with honors, you know, for those of you guys in school. I know you're going to get that promotion at your job, right? Look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself these positive thoughts. I'm telling y'all, this works. That's why so many people do positive affirmations and things of that nature in the morning, because when you speak it and say it over and over again, it comes true. So that was a powerful exercise. So I want you guys to do that. And not only for yourself, think about the things we say to other people. You know, encourage somebody else. Speak positivity on somebody else. All right? We got to change the way we think, and we got to change the things we say. All right. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys this morning. I just want to leave you with this. Remember, put positive thoughts in instead of poisonous thoughts, right? Speak compliments to people instead of criticism. Speak abundance instead of lack. You got to change the way you're thinking. You got to change the things you're saying if you want to change your life and if you want to have some success. All right. So that's pretty much all I have for y'all this morning. My name is Pinique Singleton. Again, I thank you guys for joining me. Good morning, Leroy. I see Tisha. Good morning, Tisha. I appreciate y'all. Miss Simpson, I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce your first name, so I don't want to mess it up, but I appreciate you joining. Anybody else watching the replay, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I will see y'all right back here tomorrow morning, 6:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, look for a new blog post from me this evening on connectwithpinique.com. All right, now y'all get off of Facebook. Get out there and be great on purpose today, because I know you can do it. I believe in you. You just have to believe in yourself, and you have to make a decision to be great. Y'all have an awesome and amazing Wednesday. See you tomorrow.